that's like all of these things, like that's the continuing theme of this whole conversation, right? Is picking very simple things to do on a daily basis with a larger objective to try and accomplish in the next 3 months to 5 years.
Because you'd be amazed at the number of people that don't have goals. They don't ever try and improve, and I think that's why we need great content makers like yourself who can inspire and show that these things can be done at any ages. What do you want the evolution of the brand to be? How do you want to take this and go further? Do you have a kind of grand mission, or are you just enjoying this journey and seeing people change and seeing the development in yourself, your relationship, your with your kids? Are you seeing just being happy at the moment, or do you have a kind of grand mission that you'd like the evolution and the push of Battery Bros to eventually become?
Yeah, I would definitely like the Buttery Bros to be a. There's two goals, and they're sort of conflicting. I love having a really dedicated, smaller audience that is very supportive of what we're doing. Like we have a pretty big audience on YouTube and social media. Um, but there's a dedicated hardcore fan base, and like I've talked to really big creators, and they're like, focus on the 5 to 10,000 that are going to be there for you no matter what,
Yeah.
versus appealing to the masses, because hopefully the masses will come, but if you have that, you can be successful. I would love to appeal to as many people as possible while still taking care of our core values and audience, and also not growing to a point where I can't be there when I want to be there for my friends and family and kids, specifically for the next 10 years where they're still at home. After that, it could be whatever. They're going to be off at college. I'll have a lot more time and freedom to be able to do things. But build this entity, the Buttery Bros, to a broader audience to inspire more people to want to take part in bettering themselves while still having free time, and not just free time, but important time and value time with my kids and wife. Um, that's sort of the balance that I strive for. Like I would love for this to impact what's happening here, but this is the priority and this is the passion. And so
Right.
I'm able to blend those two things because I love both very much. Um, but I would never want to grow this to a point where I can't be there for this. And I don't know that that's a possibility. I think I just have enough balance in my life that I wouldn't let that happen. But growing this is impacts so many things that happen in my life that's the flower where I'm pouring the most water, outside of my family.
No, it's a brilliant answer. I love the way you look at these things. I mean, because you've got a beautiful family. How do you feel that you changed as a person when you became a father? And how would you want to see the physical education given to kids, the teachings given to kids changed? Because you've interviewed some amazing people, you've learned so much, you've changed as a person. How would you want your kids to be, like taught about fitness, about life growing up? How did it change you to become a father, and how would you like things to be different for your kids compared to your upbringing?
Oh, I think if they had my upbringing, they would be, that would be better than my mom and dad did a phenomenal. I think I'm biased, of course.
Because I
So two
mean,
things.
we
One,
got so we when I was younger, we got no fitness education. I think it was about an hour a week or something like that. It's not enough.
dude, so we had physical education, and I'll say this: we had like this national presidential fitness award campaign given out, the states. Arnold, I was just there. This is so funny to bring up.